Now we'll be doing some sums based on the parallel lines. Let us see. Suppose you have a figure like this. LM and AB. Okay. L is parallel to M and A is parallel to B. This angle is 100. This is X and this is 80. Okay. Now you have to find the value of X. Now L is parallel to M. Can you see? L is parallel to M. So 100 and X. X will be equal to 100. Why? 100 and X. See how they are related? L is parallel to M and A is the transversal. Okay. A is the transversal. So 100 and X, how are they related? X is equal to 100. Why? They are corresponding angles. Okay. They are corresponding angles. Now suppose there was an angle Y over here. Right. You also have to find out Y. You have to find out X and Y. X you have found out, now Y. L is parallel to M again and B is the transversal. B is the transversal. So 80 Y is equal to 80. What kind of angles are these? These are interior alternate. These are interior alternate. In the previous video I have explained you the types of angles. So that was set of corresponding angles and these are interior alternate. Right? One more question of parallel lines. Let us take. In the given figure, you have to check whether L is parallel to M. This angle is 126 degrees and this angle is 44 degrees. You have to check whether L is parallel to M. So whenever you have to check that whether the two given lines are parallel, you have to find out the given angles and find out whether there is any relation between them or not. These two angles are co-interior. Can you see? 126 and 44 are co-interior. And what is the property of co-interior angles? They should add up to give you 180. Okay. So let us check whether these co-interior angles are giving you the sum 180 or not. So 126 plus 44, 6 and 4, 10, 4 and 3, 7. So this is equal to 170. 170 is not equal to 180. Though the sum of co-interior angle should be 180. Therefore, L is not parallel to M. Okay, this is how wherever any two lines are given and you have to check whether they are parallel or not, every time you have to, any two angles will be given, you have to find out the relation between those two given angles, and if those two given angles satisfy the relation, then they are parallel, otherwise they are not. Now the third question, see if this is the figure. P, Q are the lines which are parallel and this is the transversal. This is 125 degree. You have to find out E, F, A, B, C and D. Okay. So let us find out. The first thing we can do is 125 plus E will be 180 degree linear pair. Okay, these two form a linear pair. So E will be 180 minus 125, that is 55 degrees. 5 and 5 10, 5 and 2 7 and 1 8. So E is 55. Now F is also 55 because E is equal to F is equal to 55. These are vertically opposite. Can you see? These two are vertically opposite. Then the remaining from them, 125 and D. D is equal to 125, corresponding, one leaving, another on the same side, right? Now C is equal to F equal to 55, again corresponding. Okay. Now similarly on this side, A is equal to E is equal to 55. They are also corresponding on the same side of the transversal, right? Now here B will be equal to D. See, B equal to D equal to 125, vertically opposite, right? So this is how once we find any relation, the other we can find out from there. Okay. So that was all for this video. Thank you, children.